Welcome back to World Traveler. In today's program, we're taking you to Helsinki, Finland. We're getting to Helsinki by train coming in from Russia. We've been visiting St. Petersburg, Russia as part of our tour of Northern Europe and Scandinavia. And now we're enjoying this wonderful journey in this very comfortable train. Now, this is not the most modern of all the European trains, that's for sure, but it is among the most comfortable. These sofas are actually sleeper beds, and we have arranged so that we have two people in a compartment, so it's very cozy and very comfortable. Couples together, just enjoying the view out the windows, lots of forest going by, relatively flat scenery, and ultra comfortable surroundings. There's also a dining car on board. You can have food in your compartment if you wish, or walk over to the dining car and have a nice cooked meal on this Russian train. It takes about 5 hours to get from St. Petersburg to Helsinki. So it's a long trip, but it's not overly long, and soon enough you've arrived. And here's how we get the bags off the train when we're traveling with the group. We help each other out, so ladies don't have to lift their suitcases down the steps. The guys take over as kind of a baggage brigade and get the suitcases moving, get them out on the platform. And then it's a very level procedure. Just pull the bag along behind you on the wheels right through the Helsinki train station, which is located right in the heart of town. And we are very fortunate because our hotel is right across the street. That makes it so easy to get from the station to the hotel. It takes about 2 minutes. And we've arrived at our wonderful Sokos Hotel. It's a major chain in Finland. Very comfortable rooms in that Finnish modern decor. You've got a little desk, television, refrigerator, and so on. There's like a very comfortable hotel lobby where we can gather before heading out for the day's walk. One of our group members had a great experience. They were actually able to look up a relative, a long-lost cousin that they actually didn't even know about until shortly before the trip. And they were able to rendezvous. She drove down from her home about 100 miles away, and they met each other.
Never seen before.
Right, never seen before.
Cousins.
Yeah.
Never heard of before.
That's great. Incredible. You'll have to come to Hawaii now.
Right, she got an invitation.
I really would love to.
A family reunion. We all felt a little bond when that happened. And then we head out for our walking tour of the town. Helsinki is a beautiful city, and it's easy to get around. It's a fairly small place, so within a few days you really can see most of it. So we start out taking a walk through the busy city streets and then heading down through a park, this wonderful Esplanade park in the heart of town, to the market. A great place to start your explorations of Helsinki is at Market Square, the colorful outdoor food market right next to the harbor. And it's open every day quite early from 6:30 in the morning until 2 p.m. Here you'll find all sorts of fresh produce and prepared foods ready to eat, along with some booths selling those souvenirs and crafts and clothing. The air is fresh with sea breezes and the music of seagulls accompanying the sounds of the merchants hawking their goods. Most people working at the market are the farmers themselves or people that they hire directly, often students on summer break. A smaller market without the fresh produce reopens here later on in the afternoon from about 4 p.m., so you might plan to come back then and have another look. This harbor scene is so fascinating that it's worth more than one visit during your 3 days. And you're going to find that it's not just tourists who are circulating about here at Market Square. There's plenty of locals who are out to pick up their fresh produce for the day in that typical European style. You'll be really tempted with the luscious red berries for sale here. In the summertime, it's the peak of berry season. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, all sorts of fruits, terrific snacks. Of course, it's all very healthy. You can wash it off right in the nearby water taps and dig right in. Numerous excursion boats are docked here, offering a variety of enticing itineraries, including lunch and dinner cruises, or a choice of several 90-minute sightseeing voyages along the city shores and through the nearby archipelago. Another wonderful marketplace at the harbor is found in the Old Market Hall, which has been a favorite hangout of food lovers for 110 years. This beautiful old building has 2 long shopping aisles lined on both sides with 30 merchants selling a nice variety of foods ranging from pastry snacks to ingredients for a gourmet meal. You can even sit down for lunch at one of the snack bars or purchase foods to go. There's cheese, coffee, fish, chocolates, meats, spices, fruits, vegetables, alcohol, all manner of great stuff. After you've had enough of the market and harbor, begin your walking explorations of the rest of town. From here, you could walk 1 block over to Senate Square to see one of the main historic centers, but you could save that for tomorrow. Instead, let's plunge into downtown, just beyond the large bronze fountain of the naked Havis Amanda, the mermaid symbol of Helsinki, and through a very pretty little park. Walk towards the heart of town, heading for the Green Park, the most popular park in town, called the Esplanade. Finns call it Esplanade. Runs through the middle of downtown from the waterfront right up to the main commercial street of town, Mannerheiminti, which is just 3 long blocks away. This is very much the heart of town and a place that most visitors come back to several times to relax and shop, sip, and catch some entertainment at the bandstand in the middle of the park. There's a fashionable cafe in the park called Capelli. You can sit outdoors and snack at their large terrace cafe or relax inside with a sophisticated meal. The Esplanade is one of those great city parks. Right in the heart of town, there's comfortable benches, beautiful greenery. You can take a horse carriage ride if you like, or just pet the horses. Get friendly with these couple of guys here. Picnicking on the lawns is perfectly okay. You can bring your foods to the park if you like. Kick back and relax and watch the entertainment. Here's a cat lady. She's actually trained some cats to do a few tricks in her elaborate gymnasium setup. Cats and dogs walking through her legs, and these kind of outdoor buskers are most entertaining. You can throw them a tip if you're pleased, or just take a look and walk along. There'll be musicians, but training cats, now that's a challenge. And she's trying to make a show out of it. Get this cat going through the tube. Nope, he's going over the tube. Try it again. Bring the cat around. Cat wants to go over the tube. She wants it to go through the tube, and that's what happens. 2 streets on each side of the Esplanade host the main concentration of stores selling finished goods such as Marimekko fabrics, Arika wooden jewelry, and gifts, Hakman Arabia porcelain, and Artek furniture. Especially along the North Esplanade, these shops are all noted for their world-famous finished design, a sleek, modern, functionalist look. The Finns are proud to be a major creative force in the development of the Scandinavian design movement, whose roots stretch back to the Art Nouveau period of the early 1900s and have continued evolving into our postmodern world. Several excellent restaurants are found along both sides of the park, including the famous Café Strindberg, which has an outdoor sidewalk terrace, and they have a great system here at their sidewalk cafe. It's actually a self-service cafeteria, and the way it works is you just go inside the restaurant on the ground floor and you pick out your choices from the pastry counter, perhaps, pot of tea, cup of coffee, and then just pick any open space out at the sidewalk tables. And then look for smaller malls hidden in the center of various city blocks. Very often, a simple doorway will lead into a vast interior space of dazzling chrome, marble, and glass with sleek escalators to whisk you through multiple levels of shopping nirvana. 3 of the best are the Kiselev Bazaar, Kluvi Shopping Center, and the Camp Galleria, each of these easily found along Alexandrin Katu Street. The Tourist Information Office is also on the North Esplanade, just 2 short blocks from the harbor. Very helpful agents to answer all your basic questions.